Hey, people, what is going on? This is Tamika. I hope you all are doing beautiful today. It is Tuesday, the day of the new moon, October 21st, 2025. I do have a quick little channel message. The Kita no Sisia no Kita, November 11th, or 11/7 or 7/11 is very significant. I'm going to venture to say November 7th is significant. Last year I did a few readings, some personal, some that are on my page, and November 7th or 7/11, the number 7/11 was very significant. Because of the time of year, November 7th was more prevalent to me. So that was last year. Now we come upon this year, and the numbers have been coming to me a lot in the last couple of days. So yesterday specifically, walking into my kitchen, and the time says 7:11. The clock is like 2 minutes fast. That could be significant for some reason. But I walk into my room and I'm like, okay, let me find something to watch. And I watch videos from the Ghetto Nun. I'll watch different zodiac signs depending on my chart. I also watched it for like the people I'm a cross watcher. So for the people in my life, but most times it resonates with me. So I walk into my room. I put the Ghetto Nun on. This had to all happen within 5 minutes. It was 5 minutes because it was 7:16 when I looked at the clock and was like, oh shit, this is crazy. Like I fast forward through the first minute and a half of her opening. It's like she has, her regular spew. So the first card one of the two cards she picked out, the second one was the Chariot, which would be number 7 in the in the tarot. And it was a card she like a picture of a card of a car that she uses herself. Intuitive. So the car is yellow and the license plate on the car is 1134 7/11 or 11/7, November 7th. Then the commercial comes on for Sarah's something, the movie that's coming out about the little melanated girl who buys land and she strikes oil on it. That movie is coming out 11/7. I then watched a movie recap yesterday, and the movie recap is The Last Bus. Now I wasn't going to watch the recap because it looked like it was about a fire, and I saw the school bus. Like I didn't want to associate those two into my emotions. So it hovered over the preview, and the first thing he says is on November 7th, 2018. November 7th, 2018. That's the 4th time that I've seen this 7/11 or 11/7 yesterday or thought about it. So November 7th is very freaking significant. The movie was about a fire. Another ironic twist. The Ghetto Nun is from California, and this movie is about a fire that happened in Northern California, Paradise, Northern California, to be specific. It was about 22 or 23 kids that were trapped on a bus. They escaped. This guy who's a bus driver is named Kevin. He, pulled through and got them kids. Like they were literally driving through a fire. Literally, there's woods, vegetation on either side of them on this narrow ass road that this bus shouldn't have been able to get through in the conditions that they were. It makes me want to cry. Kevin was doing like the divine work. Kevin saved those babies. And he wanted to go and save his son, but he chose to go and save the other So he's on the road. They need these buses to go pick up kids whose parents haven't been able to pick them up. The dispatcher's like, Kevin, I need you to go to this school, pick up these kids and take them there. Kevin is like, nah, I ain't gonna be able to do it. Then he's like, all right, I can do it. His kid is at home with his mom. His mom, I don't think she drives. I want to say she might be in a wheelchair. I'm not even sure. But he's like, all right, I'm gonna go pick up these kids. He goes pick up the kids. Oh, and he has the what is her name? America. She played in the movie Dos Tiano Fiata with the song for. She was in the Traveling Pants. The Traveling Pants. She was the Hispanic one, America. But she was in there. She was a teacher. A teacher is significant, and a bus driver. Anyway, so they get these kids to where they need to go, but this was like life-threatening. They almost fucking died. They could have died. Everybody, his son was safe. His mom was safe. She even had a 15-year-old son that her sister was getting. He was safe. Something about November 11th. The other names that were significant are Ruby, Elvis, Sean, Hopkins, Morrison. Maple Street could be significant. A cancer could be significant, or someone could have the big C. Something about a school bus. A school bus, a school driver, a teacher, a doctor. Something about breaking generational cycles. And fire. So a fire sign could be significant, or something is hot about a situation. And I want to say the name of the movie was The Lost Bus. So something about something being lost, a bus. And the bus was yellow. The bus was yellow, and the ghetto nuns reading the chariot, the car was yellow. The incident happened on November 7th, and the ghetto nuns reading 1134 was the license plate. I break the numbers down. Typically don't break down like 11, 22, 33, 44. Like the double numbers, I typically don't break those down because they're like master numbers. But I mean, we could. It would be 227. Doesn't make sense for me right now though. But 11-7, the ghetto nun, the chariot. So movement. The chariot is the cancer card. A cancer is significant. Someone could have cancer. Something about yellow. Yellow deals with your solar plexus. Someone could be depressed, feeling less confident about something. Someone could be very confident. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Yellow is a very bright color. The sun. Leo could be significant. Someone's sun sign or the 5th house. What they do for pleasure could be significant for November 7th. A span of 2 weeks is significant. The number 17, the number 11. It was 11 comments on this video. 723, 1553, 963, 1246, 2003 could be significant. November 7th, 2018 could be significant. That was the day the wildfire started. Maybe the 18th, that's 7 years. Something about 7 years. Maybe something that happened 7 years ago on November 7th, 2018 is going to come to a head on November 7th of 2025. And that's less than, that's like 3 weeks away. Oh, here it says 2 weeks. 2 weeks could be significant. With regard for the next 2 weeks, maybe the next couple of days, maybe the 2 weeks before the 7th is significant. California is significant. A bus is definitely significant. Something about a teacher or a teacher's assistant. Someone sacrificing themselves for somebody else is significant. Like this man had God on his side. The divine was working with and through this person. Because the way that he took, they didn't initially, they had two routes that they were going to take. The one that they were on, they weren't going to take because it was too narrow for the bus to get around. They were afraid they would die. They went the first route and it posed to be a problem, so they had to go the second route. And in the second route, mind you, during the daytime where they could see, they knew it was going to be a problem. So they made it through this tragedy without their eyesight. There was fucking like divine guidance. Like, followed their intuition. They did all the right things. They stayed calm in the situation. They went with the flow, because at one point they had to stop on this road they were on because there was fire behind them and fire ahead of them. But the fire started making its way near the bus. They had no other choice but to go forward. And then through divine guidance, divine intervention, they were able to make it to where they were supposed to be safely. Everybody was safe. He did lose his house, but his son and his mother were alive. So we're going to get, I don't even know what we're going to do. We're going to, oh my God, it was just 11:43. It was literally just 11:43 when I looked. You can't tell me that it's something not happening on November 7th. Jupiter. Stop it. Expansion. Stop it. So Jupiter, okay. And we're talking about good shit. I was watching a reading yesterday. I like to listen to different readers, even like for multitude of reasons. But it's so freaking cool to do a reading myself and then not just hear someone use the concept is the same. They're using some of the same phrasing that I said. Dude, that's collective consciousness for your ass. I digress. So this tarot reader said that Jupiter was the luckiest planet. Pisces and Sagittarius are both ruled by Jupiter. Something about a Pisces and a Sagittarius, November 7th, something about expansion, enthusiasm, optimism, generosity, benevolence, beliefs, luck, seeking, travel, positivity, lectures, foreign cultures, teaching, pilgrimage, chance, expansion, leaping, exploration, potential. This is like the luckiest it's like getting the sun card. And Jupiter, someone could be traveling on November 7th. Like, this is going to be good shit, though. 555, big changes. With someone's stability, a new beginning, some balance coming into someone's life. This is America. This is like traveling the world. Passports could be significant. And then with the outlook, traveling the world. Worldview. Stop. Worldview, mission statement, expression, effect, role, mark, attitude, outer self, point of view, body, image, aura, likeness, approach, impact, first impressions. Some good shit is coming. And with the trine, with the flow, a harmonizing energy. This trine, what is that? That's a fire. Yes, that's the fire symbol. A fire sign is very significant. Someone can have, I don't know anything about trines, but maybe someone's Jupiter is a fire sign or their ascendant. That's the first house and the 9th house. With revolution. Yo, some dope shit is about to happen. And with this luck comes luxury. It affects something about the way people see someone. This first house deals with, and it's Aries energy, like boss energy. This is luck with boss energy. People seeing someone as a boss, a bus. Someone seeing someone as a bus. Maybe someone is seen as a bus. That bus made it through. If you just go and see the, what was the name of the recap channel? Damn it. I'm gonna, Prime Recap. Prime Recap. Go to Prime Recap. That bus was fucked up. People are seeing you like the bus. You're barreling through some type of fire, and something about November 7th is significant with that. It's like the trine, everything is coming together. Major changes, stability with the fours, protection, the bus being protected, and then the 6, something about the past or leaving out of a situation that was challenging, that could have been deadly, actually. Like on there, they think about all the things that, the choices that were made to get to them to where they were. And during this whole time, there was no cell phone signal. They couldn't get in contact with the people at the dispatcher. That her name was Ruby, his boss. Ruby couldn't get in contact with Kevin. So they didn't know what the fuck was going on. These were young kids, elementary school. I just want to cry. They were able to keep these kids calm and keep them positive and optimistic. They made all the right choices to end up in the right place, to end up at the goal line. Someone is seeing somebody fucking win. People are seeing somebody win. We're going to get 2 cards from this deck. I think we'll just do just pick a couple of cards from a few different decks and see what happens. Moon and Gemini. Stress may be an issue during this time. This is, it's like, stress may be an issue. That teacher, I can't remember what her name was, because truth be told, when I saw the November 7th, when I heard November 7th, 2018, I was like, oh shit, I'm going to jot some stuff down because this is very significant. So I watch it and I'm jotting stuff down. And when it got to the part where they were trying to decide which road to take, I clicked off because I didn't want to see it. I don't like those feelings. They make me, I feel it. I get very anxious. I get very nervous. I get sad. I get afraid. I can feel it. So I didn't want to feel that. So I didn't watch the rest of the recap. But then later on it came up on a different channel. You know, you watch something and then it just, all right, here's 50 other people who have shared this. So I watched that recap while I was in bed. And this morning I got up and I watched the rest of the other one. So I didn't take down all the information from this, I guess, the second half of the video. But stress during that situation. It wasn't easy to get to the goal line. There was stress, there was fear, there was doubt. But especially in the recaps, you wouldn't have known that to be true with the way Kevin held his composure. How he held it together for not just himself, but the people, the kids around him. He knew he had to be strong. So strength is significant with the frog at the bottom. Stop. The path has been cleared for you to make a change that previously seemed unachievable. Like you can't, really? The path has been cleared. The yellow bus has been through fucking hell. Fire. Almost like purifying. Burning away shit. Letting shit go. Moon and Scorpio at the bottom. Negative attitudes and fiery arguments are possible at this time. Channeling your energies into positive physical activities like decorating or gardening. This has to do not with your energy, because you're in flow, harmonizing energy. But there are people on the outside that may not be so happy. Like in that situation, the Kevin guy, he could possibly get because he did some stuff also before picking up the kids with the bus, because he's trying to be at work but also be there for his son who was at home sick. The son's mother, the father and mother not together, she's out of town with her dude. So he's stressed already because they're going through issues. His son is being an asshole to him. He has to go to work. He can't communicate with his kid properly. His dog has cancer. He has to put it down. His wife is telling him he ain't no good because he can't get it right with his kid. This motherfucker is stressed. But the path was cleared for him. At the end, he went to his house and saw it burnt down. Still hadn't seen his son yet. His son and the mother came rolling up and he embraced his son. After that tragedy, everyone realized what was most important. So negative attitudes, fiery arguments, that's him and the son before this even took place. Him and the wife, when she was like, yo, you ain't shit. His boss was even like, yo, get the bus back to where I need you to be because I'm about to fire your ass. And I want to say he was new. So people didn't even trust that he was going to be able to get the job done. Negative attitudes and fiery arguments are possible. But you don't have to worry because the fucking pathway is open. Just sit down and get there. Let us get some other cards. I don't know. I didn't really prepare. I know. I never prepare. Whatever. It's all good. It's all good. We learn as we go, right? No? We don't learn? Yes, we do. Oh, dope as shit. Okay. I know what we'll get. We'll get some of these cards because I don't really use them. But these will be dope to get some energy from. The Character Oracle and the Role Oracle. So we we typically freestyle over here. There's no set rhyme or reason to, how shit happens. It just happens. But it always comes together like butt cheeks. So we have that. Moon and Gemini. So a Gemini could be significant. I don't know. The frog totem is the color green. It's a greenish blue. Throat chakra, heart chakra. And then we have solar plexus. Those are, and they're all in a row. The solar plexus, the heart, and then the throat. The confident to speak one's feelings, to speak one's truth. With the purple, which would be through their divine guidance. A founder, originator, pioneer, groundbreaker, an entrepreneur. This is November 7th. Something groundbreaking is happening. And look, vampire at the bottom. Immortality, thirst, night, bloodthirst, bloodlust, and cursed. Immortality. So let's start with that one. In terms of this founder energy, like the guy Kevin, this happened in 2018. It is now November 2025. I don't know when that movie came out, but he's immortal right now. That movie, as long as there's somewhere to watch it, to visualize it, to hear his story, to read his story, that experience with him is carved in history. He's a part of history that will be told and known for generations to come. Generational cycles. Something that you are doing, something that is going to happen on November 7th is going to be the beginning of something that will be immortal, that will go down in history. Something could be significant about the news or a major world event. And it says night. So something about the nighttime is significant. The bloodthirst almost gives me the energy of energy vampires, to be more specific. It gives me the energy of energy vampires. We're going to have to move these. It sucks because I like looking at the bottoms. We don't have a lot of space. And gold digger. Opportunist, greed, exploration, selfishness. With this pathway being cleared, that means the roadway is opening, right? Maybe the sun is coming out. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottoms that tomorrow. The name Annie could be significant. A gold digger. And it made me think of Daddy Warbucks. He would attract gold diggers. Something about a masculine energy with a lot of money. And a gold digger is significant for the 7th. This masculine energy could be the founder of something, the originator. Maybe someone's business is going to be taking off on the 7th. This pathway that is cleared, someone could be going viral. Selfishness and greed. I just got this feeling in my chest and in my throat. Someone's afraid, fearful, because of some bloodlust. This bloodlust, this could also speak to the origin of some nasty shit that took place or that will take place. Because this is the founder, the beginning, where something originated from. Where this bloodlust originated from will be significant on the 7th. Someone is cursed. We talk about generational cycles. Maybe a generational quote-unquote curse is being broken on the 7th. Or maybe there'll be the revelation of a generational curse. You'll be able to see something about generations of a family. Maybe this family is opportunistic. Maybe they're greedy. Oh, the ghetto nun was talking about some big girls and then being greedy. But she said that it could be that they are big girls who are like watching you and who are greedy, or that these are just people who are greedy. So something about people that are greedy. With expansion, with this Jupiter energy, that's luck. Someone's luck is turning around with this. Something about a road opening spell could be significant, or a ritual. Maybe with tonight, with the new moon, setting intentions of letting shit go, of what you want in your life as opposed to what you don't want is significant. 2949 could also be significant. What else? What else? Can you see? You can't even see all of those. I was gonna say I'm gonna move these over so I could get 2 more in, but you can't even see the ones that are out here. Why didn't tell me you couldn't see them? Next time, just say something. I got you. I got you. Gambler at the bottom. We have gold digger with this Scorpio energy with negative attitudes, and the trine with the flow with a gambler, a risk taker. A risk taker of fate, speculation, addiction, debt, fortune. Something about the 7th has to do with someone who is a gambler, someone who gambled because of greed, because they have a negative energy. Maybe with the fiery arguments, someone could be a fire sign, someone could be a Scorpio. Someone took a risk. So under Jupiter, we have community, neighbors, team, connection, society, cooperation. So there's some cooperation from your community that is bringing about this expansion, this good luck. Something about maybe a community traveling or community being generous. Maybe someone is being generous with a community. Someone could be seeking information about a community or a connection. Cooperation. There could be people who are very excited about whatever's coming about on November 7th. Because it talks like you think maybe something happens and something is on the news. Then you have people who are like, oh my God, yes, like with the world view. This is so, like, I can't believe this happened. It's so lucky for this person. They're so blessed. Then we have singer, resonance, moving hearts, with harmony, emotion, performance. Something that you do, people see. They resonate with it. You singing, the way you speak, makes me think of Chris Brown. I've been watching a lot of like his tour, like little snippets on YouTube. And I actually just watched something about him before I turned this on. Bryson Tiller gifted him a Lamborghini because Chris Brown took Bryson Tiller on the tour with him. And it gave him a lot of, people were able to see him. He made a lot of money. Somebody's going to make a lot of money and it's going to be publicly seen. Like someone is going to be worldwide. Gemini energy, contracts, duality, bringing things together is significant. But this moving hearts with this Jupiter energy, maybe you bring this type of energy to other people. We have lectures, positivity, teaching. You, maybe through just who you are. People see that energy within you, that you bring this positivity. People see your growth. They've seen the yellow bus get through the fire. Made me think of Rick James and who sang that with him? Dang. Through the fire. Shaka Khan. Do whatever come. Oh, I definitely can't sing that. A blacksmith. Tempering. Forge. Melting. Forge. Something about someone forging something. Someone took a risk with fortune. Something about money. A lot of money is very significant for November 7th. I took these cards out These seem like they're a little darker than I wanted to go, but since we took them out and they're here, we're going to use them. This is like the Dark Night of the Soul Tarot, or like reverse energies. And then we have the Mystics Moon Midnight Oracle. She has a page on, or a site on Etsy. Mystic Moon Oracles. I've had these cards for, oh my God, a very long time. I love these. I have maybe about 5 of her decks, and I'm sure there's so many more. But I have to stay off of Etsy. Something about a beast, domination, helpless victim. Someone was made to feel victimized, or someone feels like a victim. To the singer. Someone is singing. You're singing someone's story. What was that? Lauryn Hill said that, right? He's singing my song. You're singing someone's song. You're telling someone's story. With the first house, people see you. A community sees you telling a story. Dictator of sorrow, checked out. This is the King of Cups in reverse. Someone is checked out, like they're not, someone wants you to stop singing. Look at his mouth. It's sewed shut. Someone wants you to check out. They want you to stop singing the world view, or you're shutting someone up. Like it's what you're saying, someone can't dispute. Maybe it has to do with the way someone portrays themselves to the world as opposed to who they really are. It looks like something's really solid if you're looking from the surface. But when you go underneath, when you go deep, it's eroding. It's falling apart. You wouldn't even be able to tell that they're part of the same structure. Some foundation of a structure is falling down. It makes me think like the government is built on a foundation. Whatever foundation is built on is falling down. It could be a family. Whatever foundation they're built on, and these foundations are not solid. These are falsehoods. This would be someone, and this is the 3 of Decay, which speaks to money, material things. This would be someone who's saying that their health is good and they look good on the outside, but on the inside, they're rotting out from the inside. This would be someone who says they're making a lot of money and they're doing good and their house looks good. They keep up with the house. They do all of that, but they're not paying their mortgage. The bank is about to come and take that. Someone could be having difficulties with regard to finances, and that is going to be cleared up on the 7th, or maybe, no, I'm going to stick with November 7th because we came into this reading with that number very hot and heavy. At the bottom, we have confessional, a sin, repent, forgiveness. Someone could be coming to ask for forgiveness on November 7th. Maybe someone wants to confess, not maybe, someone wants to confess and repent something to you. With this singer energy, this makes me feel like there's someone who is in some type of spotlight and they're shining some type of light on something, or a light is being shown on this person. What other cards? Let's do this one. Someone could be crying about their finances. Someone definitely is not telling like the whole story because they are afraid of what people would say or what they would think. Someone could also be hiding a diagnosis of cancer with like the body, the inside being damaged, diseased. 4004 could be significant. Mirroring energies. Founder. Someone is getting a fresh start. Where someone is going down, someone is coming up. At the bottom, disillusioned. I can't. So the energy vampire, this person who has a bloodlust, lust and thirst. Someone drinks a lot. Someone doesn't drink enough water. Someone has a hard-on for someone. Look, this is someone being given an opportunity and then coming into this Emperor energy like, okay, say less. I'm about to run and take this shit. You said the pathway was clear. My finances are good. You're providing me with this. It's like, look how completely different those energies are. Someone is starting to bud something new while someone else is being destroyed. And the damage right now is so monumental. Like, it's like, I don't know where to start. With manipulation. Someone is delusion. They think they can still manipulate a situation. They think that they can. They're trying to, with this forgiveness. With sacrificial lamb and judgment underneath, or judgmental. And we talked about sacrifice. Someone feels sacrificed. They feel, maybe they feel like they sacrificed themselves with this confession. These are my confessions. Usher Raymond could be significant, or Ray. Something could be significant about a child's pregnancy, a third party. Someone that's trying to manipulate someone else with this confession. I'm sorry. Can you forgive me? Can we do this again? Whatever this is, whatever type of relationship this is. I don't necessarily think it is romantic, whatever is going on, because we have the community. This is like a large group of people who are seeing something, who are being privy to something. They're seeing someone's pathway open up, and they're seeing someone else's pathway be exposed. Or the pathway they have taken being exposed. November 7th. Let's get some what's the vibe and what's the tea type cards. I guess they're like sets and sets. So I'll do 1, 1, and 1. It just makes sense to me. It ain't got to make sense to you. It makes sense to me. Get in, I see 3, 3, 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Threes are significant. 3 people. The 3, 3, 3. The mind, body, and spirit. The maiden, the mother, the crone. 3 generations. Something about 3 is significant. Oh, and then we have the 3 cards just fell out. I swear to God. Somebody is a happiness hater. They hate your happiness. Look at this. Look at this. 3 cards fell out. Creeping. Watching you. Somebody from a community. Your neighbor. Some type of society. Some connection you have in the society. The community could be your friends. It could be your family. The people in your community. In your neighborhood. In your town. In your city. Someone could be literally creeping, or just with the singer here, they're watching what you have to say. They're watching what you're doing. Look, because look at them. They're all standing at attention. very much invested in what they're looking at. So there are people who are invested in whatever you're saying in terms of is juicy, but then there are other people invested because they're invested in you. It's almost like watching a football game and they want their favorite team to win. A spiritual hater hates on your spirituality, your light, your magic, your power. With stress may be an issue during this time and the pathway is open. And look at the colors, how they match. Someone with the Gemini energy, someone could have a very contemptful feeling. Is that a word? Contemptful? 45 could be significant. They have a lot of contempt for you. Your relationship, the contracts that you make with other people, the way you feel and see about yourself. I don't think the stress, very much stress, could be associated with you because you're the yellow bus. But you're at the part where the pathway is open. Once they got to a certain point, it was like all the fire, the red, the darkness from the smoke and the soot, all of that kind of opened up and you saw something brighter. So you are not stressed because you see this pathway opening in front of you. But your hater, they're stressed because things are coming together for you like butt cheeks. They're stressed because now whatever's going on with them is going to be seen. The pathway is opening, meaning that the sun will come out tomorrow. The sun is coming out. And with the sun brings exposure. Someone is going to be exposed and they can't say anything. Because whatever you're saying, whatever you're singing is true. It resonates. And when I say it resonates, there are people around this person who are like, or these people, you know what? I noticed that shit too. I didn't want to say nothing. But now I'm noticing more. 2020, what is hindsight is 2020? Now you see things for what they are. Want you back. Under the energy vampire, under this person who's delusioned, you starting some new shit, groundbreaking shit. Shit that's going to, this is like going from the Ace of Pentacles to the Emperor. Shit is only up from here. When it's up, it's stuck. Shit is stuck right now. And somebody's like, wait. Wait a minute though. Somebody wants back in. But they hate that you're happy. They hate that you're lucky. They hate that you're expanding into something beautiful because it doesn't include them. Someone could be sending you like the evil eye and shit like that. Definitely sending you the evil eye. We're going to get, shit, fuck it. We're going to get some more. Ooh, stay up, baby. My cards almost fell. We don't want falling cards. No, do we? Well, I don't, because then I have to pick them up. You don't give a damn. You sitting at your house or in your car or at your job, in the park, at the beauty salon, walking through the grocery store. You doing your own thing. You ain't worrying about helping me pick up these goddamn cards. But we lucky because they didn't fall. So I shouldn't even be cursing you out like this, but just wanted you to know how I was feeling. Laughter, happiness, joy, healing. Stagnant. Someone is stuck and you're happy. This person just wants to sleep. I remember being in a very depressive state when I was going through a lot of shit. And I just wanted to sleep. I didn't want to. It was like sleeping took away time. I would drink too. I would drink so that it would make me go to sleep. Because I didn't want to feel the pain. And if I just went to sleep, then, you know, your mind is always going. So you needed something to help you sleep. something that made you sleep. Makes me teary-eyed just to think about being in that place, because it's so far removed from where I am right now. I'm very thankful. Very thankful. So, I said that for a reason. It could be significant. Two-faced, double life, cheater, a backstabber. Someone who's creeping in this community is a backstabber. This is the person who wants back in. Cheater doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partner, but it could. Something you're saying resonates. Maybe you're talking about people creeping and people who live a double life. Because this right here definitely speaks to a double life. Or at least a facade. Someone who's a backstabber. So the community could be seeing someone in your life who you had this contract with, who is a undercover hater. 12th house energy. At the bottom, harmony. This person tried to take away your peace. This is the third time harmony has come out. You are so zen. If you saw Kevin in this movie, just in the recap, when his dog died, when he had to take his dog to be put down, he cried beforehand. But before that, he was strong as shit. Trying to do so many things, trying to take care of so many people. Then he had to take care of himself, though. So you're going to be able to focus on you after whatever this is all done and said. You're going to be able to live a soft life. A very soft life. Very soft. With harmony coming up 3 times, this is getting massages and spa days during the week. This is losing track of the days of the week because you don't have to get up to do anything. This is being able to pick up and go on a vacation and say, fuck it, let's just get tickets and fly. We'll get the shit when we get there. It's that type of energy. You're going to be able to do those things for yourself. But because of this luck that you have and this outlook, it's like you give that to other people. So you're going to help others as well. And this is going to be seen. ¿Qué tal así? Legal. Lawyers, court paperwork. Something about this person here who is now, like, this is someone who had the biggest mouth before, was talking all types of shit, popping off at the mouth, probably making you feel like shit. Like Ruby. She wasn't, trying to be an asshole, but he was going through a lot of shit. And in that situation, she definitely was an asshole to him. Whoever this person is, they can't speak now. They have no more words. They have no more lies. They have no more manipulations. Something is significant about them in court. And paperwork. Didn't we speak something about paperwork? Paperwork could be significant with this fresh start here. Recharge, breathe, let go, clear your mind. So you could be in the middle of some type of stressful court situation with someone. And once this is over, once you win, because that's what this says here, you're going to be like good. You're going to be good. This is Tuesday morning. You wake up. Yo, everybody take a shower. I bought us tickets. We're leaving at 4. What? I didn't do laundry. Don't worry about it. Let's go. We're going to get this nice little bungalow on the fucking beach. We're going to get there by sunset. Eating dinner and shit. good. It's gonna, whatever luck and expansion. People see this. It's almost as if people will see you receiving your blessings, receiving all your good graces. Good graces. Someone's name could be Grace. Something about a dirty little secret. Sex fixed down low, a love affair. So this energy vampire who wants you back could be someone who you've had a love affair with. This is someone who could have a dirty little secret about themselves. Maybe that's what this the confession. What was the confession card? These are my confessions. God damn it. Yeah. Here it is. Somebody wants to confess this dirty little secret. Somebody who wants you back. This dirty little secret could have something to do with money or some type of opportunity. This person is stressed out, having migraines, worry. They have to give something back. Look, giving back and wants you back. Do they want you to give back to them? Like, it's the very delusional energy. Yes, they want you back and wants you to give back. This is someone who's a taker. This taker thinks that they can manipulate you. Look at this person's hand. Like, they think they can pull the wool over your eyes and, like how vampires, they glamour you. This person is this looks like a glamoring card. This person is trying to glamour you into wanting them back, maybe, or glamour you into feeling stressed out because they're stressed out. But you're not stressed out. Look where you are. Mentorship, wisdom, giving back. When you get this opportunity, you're going to give back to others. You are fucking dope. But there's a dirty little secret. Do we want to see maybe if we can find out what the dirty little secret is? You're my little secret. And that's how we should keep it. Yeah, I know. Your girl is not a singer. So, yeah, there's that. But we're still going to be singing. So, there's that. What lies beneath? What is the dirty little secret? Do you want to do letters? Ugh. Maybe. That means this is going to be a long-ass video. I might timestamp it. If I remember or if I feel like it. What is the dirty little secret? A private relationship. You ain't got no relationship. Someone definitely could be winning in court. Someone could have had like some type of outburst at court. Knowing someone's weaknesses is significant. Or someone thinks that they could play upon your weaknesses. A player could be significant. Someone who is non-committal to everyone but themselves. Total drama, action. Something was recorded about a private relationship. Someone had, look, it's going to be on the news. Everyone is going to see it. Everyone is going to see this total drama with regard to some type of private relationship. What else? So there's some type of recording or tape or something on the internet could be significant. A fight. Fighting for what you love. Claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. With the want you back. Someone in a third party situation who is involved in this private relationship is claiming they want someone back and they're claiming what's theirs. But they're stressed out. Caught up in a one-night love affair. Hoping But look at the bottom, love story. This energy vampire is someone who's stressed out and worried. Someone who has a dirty little secret about a private relationship, but they want to fight for you and they want you back because they think that you are their once upon a time. But you are somewhere else with someone else. So I'll say, I'm a Pisces and my husband is a Scorpio. Scorpio Venus, yes. He's a Sagittarius. So when I think of us, I use examples of things. So if I'm thinking of a toxic relationship, first thing that came to my mind was Krishan Rock and Blueface. Out there fighting, having babies, and sucking and fucking other people, and getting tattooed all over as like very toxic. Because Jupiter is here with Sagittarius and Pisces, makes me think of me and my booski. And if I'm going to keep it a buck, I'm in a divine relationship. I got me a relationship. And I know now the difference between what is karmic love and what is unconditional love. So when I think of us religiously. This here, because we talked about Pisces and Sagittarius, and I think of us religiously, whatever's going on for you is happening religiously with a divine somebody. The community sees that. I have no doubts. I have no doubts that somebody wants you back. I have no doubt that you are somewhere else with someone else doing something else. I don't know who this is, though, because the spiritual hater doesn't necessarily feel like this person, the energy vampire. It very well could be. This could be someone hating on your relationship. Gemini could be the lovers. But this feels more to do with the things that you speak, not necessarily something you've been in. I could be mistaken. All right, tell me more, one or two more things about this dirty little secret. You're my little secret. Fake apology. Come on, son. Envy. Getting a room with a fake apology. Didn't we have something about neighbors, teams, somebody in your community? Somebody you know could have had sexual relations with your old peoples. November 7th. Oh, isn't that around election time too? When is election day? Something about politicians are significant. This could all go together. It could not. Just take it and leave it. My God. Getting a room, hotel, motel, Holiday Inn, business pleasure, a politician with a fake apology. Maybe a politician is going to come out because they've been doing some real shiesty shit in their marriage. This fake apology is for the public about that. This fake apology is about this affair, and they're giving this fake apology to the public. If this is like a wife or the husband, they already know what it is. They know that this apology is fake. Want you back could be the politician who wants you back into, their, they want to be back in your good graces. We're going to get letters. We're already over. It's 104:44. Those numbers could be significant. My music stopped. not, it's yo te quedé en la cierta. Frequency music. Oh, this is a new one. I typically I don't listen to just any type of frequency music because, I mean, truth be told, you can't trust everybody's energy. Just because somebody has a sound bowl or what is that, tuning wand in their hand doesn't make them spiritual. It doesn't make their energy good. Now I don't even want to say good. High vibrational. That's why I really don't like watching videos where people start off with the sounds, the frequency sounds. Some people really don't even understand that their energy isn't at the place where it needs to be for them to be trying to enlighten you on some shit. But here we are. Here we are. I think I mixed some shit up. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. ¿Qué haciendo? God, there's a lot going. All right, I'm just gonna put these to the side, and I'll fix them later off goddamn camera. I feel the anxiousness. Come on, bitch, get it together. God damn it, let's get these letters popping. You happy? Are you happy now? Hearing people's thoughts. I hear a lot of things. Intuition. Your gifts are enhancing a lot. 5-5. Look, 555. 555 was on that card. The dice, the change. A change is occurring. The universe is moving things around for you. The fucking pathway is opening. Heart chakra, solar plexus, heart, throat. Maybe you're doing affirmations, heart affirmations. I am love. I am open to love. I am open to giving and receiving love. Could be significant. April or Thursday could be significant. Somebody's asking why. Asking the questions why. I just saw July. Boom. July or Sunday. July 11th. Could be significant. All right. Let's try to make this like 10 minutes tops. It's 1:07 now. 1:08. Boom. Let's see where we get. So there's some type of enlightenment taking place. Enlightenment, number 700, could be significant. Enlightenment of someone taking a L, or someone could be getting this enlightenment and learning a lesson. Te quedando fiestas. 555, the change. Someone is learning a lesson. Maybe a lesson in humility. Questions. Someone has questions about this change. How someone's able to make this change. Something could be significant about liquor. LQ with the change in the middle. Someone could be going to rehab. South node. Karmic past. Lessons learned. Unresolved patterns. Natural talents. Comfort zone letting go. The South Node helps us understand where we've come from, what we've already learned, and the patterns we need to release in order to evolve and reach our full potential. Someone is realizing they need to let go of some type of substance, if this is not liquor, something else. This addiction could run in the family. Someone's mom drank a lot, their father drank a lot, maybe they smoked, maybe they did other things, but someone now is learning from the past. This L is a lesson. They're taking this lesson in the 3D. So it's in their material world, their daily lifestyle, their job, their community, their neighbors, their family, their health, their life choices. Someone is taking a W with regard to the South Node energy, which tells me that there's someone out here who is moving out of the South Node and moving towards their North Node, which is their true potential. Number 7. Someone is maybe winning a jackpot with the 7 here. W77W. Some tax documents could be significant. Someone could have questions about someone's tax history. Someone also has questions about someone's karmic past. Shit that they've been doing. And the letter H is significant. HLLH. The letter K. HK. KH. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. H, I, J, K is significant. Elemental P. The number 2. 2K. Someone was caught in 4K. 26 or 62 is significant. Oh, 26 questions. It makes me think of 50 Cent, 21 questions. And then it made me think of 21 Jump Street for some reason. The name Johnny could be significant. A bunch of teens and cops are significant. Waning crescent moon, quiet contemplation. Someone is planning their next step after getting out of this South Node energy. Or someone is planning on how to get out of this South Node energy. This 26 questions could be like a questionnaire. Someone could be going into some type of rehab and filling out paperwork. Maybe that's what tax documents are significant for. Someone wants to know your net pay, your gross pay. Gross. I think it's gross. The letter C is significant. CW. Channel 11. 11. 7-Eleven. The CW was channel 11, right? And well, in the New Jersey area. Oh, shit. November 7th is fucking significant. What is the moon cycle on the 7th? You should look that up. I would look it up. Well, we are here like it's 12:21. More mirroring numbers. Something about CP, colored people. CPS could be significant. WIC could be significant. Someone could have a newborn child. Something about WIC and South Node would be like generational cycles. So your grandmother had kids early. Your mom had kids early. You had kids early. You want to break out the cycle where your daughter isn't going to have kids early. You want her to be able to live her life. You want her to be able to be in a Jupiter energy with expansion. Being able to travel. Being able to do things that you weren't able to do. A cop could also be significant, or 7 cops. The West Side is significant. Maybe Precinct 7 is significant. Five at the bottom. Some type of spiritual change is really taking place for someone. I'm going to put 2 here. Look, the 5 in the brown. We just saw the 5 in the freaking silver. Something really big is going to be going on in November. And it's going to cause a lot of questions. It's going to cause enlightenment, but then it's like there are more questions than answers. You find out, boom, you find out that your cousin, no. You find out your brother or your sister isn't really a brother or sister, like a full brother or sister. They're adopted. So now there are so many questions. This child now wants to know who their biological parents are. Now this child wants to find out why their parents gave them away. They want to now ask your parents, like, why did you choose me? Now that revelation, that enlightenment brings about more questions. So there are a lot of questions associated with a big change. 5 questions could be significant. Quaker oat, Quaker, oh, isn't there Quaker, Pennsylvania or something like that? Or Quakers could be significant. That is a group of people, correct? if I'm not mistaken. Something about hiking or a lake is significant. 2 likes or 26 likes. 52, 25, 56, 65, 27, 72, 67, 76, 75, 57 are significant. The letter D is significant. 5D. Oh, questions about love. Someone has questions. Maybe someone is questioning, do you love them for real? Facilitates change. Whatever answers that this person comes. Oh, it's like having a conversation with someone and trying to gain information without that person knowing. And whatever they answer is going to put you in a quiet contemplation where you can start planning something. So if you say something to someone like, why do you love me? And the person says, well, you take care of me and you buy me things. And I could always count on you when I don't have any money. And when we go out, we always flexing and flossing. And this person's like, okay, you're a gold digger. You're a gold digger. Say less. Say less. So now this is going to help me facilitate a change. There could be someone who, with the D here, with all these numbers around it, it's like someone who has a lot of sexual partners or a lot of partners or a lot of options. And they're trying to choose what option is best. I like taking mental notes so you know, all right, this person just said that I am a bank account. So yes, I'm going to say this person doesn't love me. So January could also be significant on Monday. What else do we have? January 1st, 5th, 6th, and 7th could be significant. The letter F is significant with facilitating a change. Look, with a divine feminine. 5D with a divine feminine. Someone's trying to find their divine partner. I'm asking 21 questions to see how you feel inside. The step back. Take a step back to rethink it and ask yourself, is what you're doing right or wrong? I can't make this up. So there could be a divine masculine. It could also be a divine feminine. Could be like, doesn't have to be same sex, but 2 people in the same energy. Just to get down on feet there. All right. Oh, look, in fire department. Maybe you set someone's heart on fire. Or you set the rain on fire. You set someone's emotions on fire. You like bring this spicy energy that kind of like makes you very desirable, very magnetic. Oh, look, one fell out. The letter O. Cop. Something about a cop is significant. Or someone is trying to cop something, like cop a plea. Something about a parole officer or the post office is significant. Makes me think of frog. So that frog is significant. Transformation of miracles repairs DNA. A miracle. You saw my candle just popped. A miracle is taking place for 2 people who have awakened intuition. With the same numbers, 741 and 174, removes physical pain and energetic pain. It's like awakening your intuition to what you have to heal within yourself, what you have to transform. With the number 2 there. The letter T could also be significant. And a Scorpio. Just real quick, like, I just said all that earlier about me and the Mister. And he's a Scorpio Venus, and we have Scorpio. The letter T is my initial. Removing physical and energetic pain. This awakened intuition where you're vibing together. You're in the same book and on the same chapter. Maybe different pages because you could be at different points of your journey. The two of you transforming together. I think that's pretty dope. I really do. The letter H. So we have LD. The name Scott could be significant. Someone could be on the down low. Something about 2 kings could be significant. Oh, 2 kings and 2 queens. Damn, that's a lot. Maybe it's just a bunch of people who get together who are facilitating this change. Because they're all in this gray color. 2 kings, 6 queens. So 2 men of 2 masculine energies and 6 feminine energies are significant. The King of Queens could be significant. Queens, Long Island. Staten Island could be significant. FC, the FCC could be significant. These initials could be significant to you. And there's a Q with someone is asking questions and maybe they're very confident about the answer. And this Q is in the silver, gold, the gray color, so it's like a neutral. These questions, whatever the answers are, it's like very karmic. It's very stagnant energy. Very around the way energy. Someone who doesn't want to expand past the neighborhood or the block. Almost gives someone who grew up in a really small town and they're just going to live generations and generations in the small town. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but there could be someone who wants to venture out. They want to expand past the parameters of where they grew up. Something about high definition is significant. Seeing something in HD, seeing it clearly. Seeing some type of changes being facilitated clearly. Or being very clear about changes that need to be made. What else? Oh, a corrections officer could be significant. A cop, a corrections officer, a parole officer. Something about the courthouse or a jail. A prison could be significant. Someone could spend time in jail with the South Node. It gives me somebody who is a repeat offender. Someone who's in jail could have questions and they're in some type of quiet contemplation where they're trying to figure out how they can get out. Colorado is significant. The police department. A cop in the police department. Something is very significant about something going on with the law in the courts. Someone could be going to prison or someone is in prison. Divine Feminine, Fire Department. C-O-F-O. F-O. It makes me, oh look, Sarah's Oil is the name of the movie. In theaters November 7th. I think we said the name Sarah could be significant. Partnering up with someone, having a lot of faith. Having a lot of faith in respect and dignity. Not allowing someone to run over you is significant. But F.O. Schwartz, that's what it is, F.O. Schwartz. Christmas time in New York is significant. Is that Midtown? I live right next to New York and I really don't like it. I don't like going there. I don't like driving there. I think it's because it's so congested. All the people. It's never like the driving sucks because people drive like fucking maniacs. And Not that I've never been there. I have. I've driven there. I've been reckless with the rest of them. But it's not comfortable. I don't like it. I don't like it. Something about comfortability is significant. Or being somewhere that it's less congested, less people. General population could also be significant. Something about blood pressure is significant. KD. Karen is significant. A Scorpio is significant. KD. KO'd. Knocked out. Someone feels knocked out. Kerry could be significant. Kanye could be significant. The West. The West is very significant. Knock you down. Maybe a fight is significant. Someone getting knocked down or knocked out. Or someone feels knocked out of something. Knocked out of a race or a competition. Something about being blown out of the water. Makes me think of fish, water. A Pisces could be significant. A Scorpio or Cancer could also be significant. Traveling by water, so a cruise ship could also be significant. Yes. Okay, that's all I see. And we're at, damn, this is a very long video. All right, I hope you people watch this. It's getting deep in here. It's getting deep. Oh, a Word document or a PowerPoint document is significant. Word 7, I don't know, 2007, 07. The word on the street. A cop wants to have a word with someone. Somebody is, this is a POC. What does POC mean? I was thinking POS, piece of shit. POC could be significant, but people of color. POC, people of color. And a cop. All right, we already said that. All right, babies. Thank you for watching. Q, questions. Someone has a lot of questions. Maybe someone has a letter name. The name starts with Q. Quentin, Quincy, Quadira. I'm trying to think of people I know with the name Q. I don't know. The quiet place. Maybe a quiet place is significant. A church or somewhere where someone meditates or just keeps to themselves. All right. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Yeah. Have an awesome freaking day. I love you. And what if what you want is already with you? Ow. All right. That was a reading that came up. I love you. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Bye.